What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jordan from Airfare Gaming here. I'm here with a top 8 deck profile of a case tournament I went to today. I played PK Horus. As you can see, the torn scales. It's my first tournament back in about 2 months, so I just threw something together. I looked at the current meta, looked at what I feel comfortable playing, and I think PK Horse is the move. This deck though was thrown together like last night, and I don't have a lot of the cards a standard build would have. So I just pretty much had to go with what I had until some cards come in the mail this upcoming week. But I think the deck did fine for the very little resources I had for it. So just keep in mind that this is not the optimal build I would be playing. But I can go into the reasoning for the tech choices. So here we go. Alright, so to start off with the main deck, obviously 3 torn scales, 3 boots, 1 cloak, and 1 gloves. So this list that I made was based off of Eric Christensen's PK Horse list that he had a couple weeks ago. But I don't have all the cards that he had, and also his build. Some of the cards I didn't agree with, so I just made it my own. But a lot of the influence was from his list. He played 2-2, I think 2-1 with this. I only got 1 cloak, so I had to deal with it. So I might as well have played 3-3-3 just for consistency purposes. This bad boy was glued to my hand all day, and the engine ran fine for what I had. So I would probably run another cloak, to be honest. Now onto the secondary part of the engine. This is really different from what people play. This is my Horus engine. A lot of it is pretty self-explanatory. So it's 3 sarcophagus, 1 of the water, 1 earth, and 2 glory. I would really play 3 glory, but I couldn't find anybody that was selling a 3rd one before the tournament, so I just stuck with this. The 3rd one is very important. Don't ever cut down, ever. I don't have the happy one because like I said, I couldn't find it before. I don't go to locals often. I'm usually home a lot. So yeah. But 3 King Sarcophagus, some people play 2. I think it's a great 3 of, because this makes everything live, whether you have this in hand or not. So it's like you're playing like 5 of them, essentially. But it's still really good. I like it. I would play that happy guy as well, if I could. So that's it for the Horus engine. So with Eric Christensen's list, he played 2 Ken, 2 Gen. The only problem though with my list, I didn't have my tactics. My tactics are in the mail, but after like going through a bunch of different deck lists, the tactics just makes this engine just more busted. But I think this did fine for what I had it for. Usually I would open up this. I don't know why I was opening this the entire day. Normal, special. I would draw 2, discard 1. So it served its purpose for what I could do. It was still really good. Because what I did, I played my control and change of heart. So I opened these a couple of times, but I never opened it with this. So they were just really good to have going second, period. But it was just really good to have just in case. But yeah, the draw 2, discard 1 is really good, and then the discard 1 is good as well. I liked it. It was also more like food for like link plays. Now my level 3s. 1 Kuyamucha and 2 Psychic Wheeler. Ever just didn't play 3 of these. I would play 3 of these, but I didn't have any. I was looking through all my bulk from the past, and all I had was 2. But I did have this, which might as well be this, but just a little bit worse. It's a warrior, so I could search it, but I never ever did that. But this was good. And then I can't recall or not, but I don't think he played Graph or Seer, which if he did cool. I just don't remember, to be honest. But Graph Seer, Shirabini, full combo. Yeah. So that. Only hand trap I played was 2 Ash. I don't have a third. I would play 3, but 2 Ash was fine. Because the other hand traps, I played 3 Imperm. I played 5 hand traps total. I think with all the deck thinning, that I have in this, I think the 5 hand traps is fine. I did see Imperm a lot, of course, because I had 3. Ash came up every now and again and was clutch when I had it. So, yeah, there was not really much to complain about. I was just up to 3 Ash, of course. Now, onto my spells that aren't the horse stuff. It's really just a bunch of power 1-0s. Rhoda, obvious. Call it Grave, obvious. Harpy's Featheros, there goes second. Foolish graveyard deck. I played the rank up Magic Force, so I could play Requiem. Yeah, I'm cutting this. This was in nobody's deck list. I just wanted to play it just to see like if I could catch somebody slipping. But there was never a time where I really wanted to make this, because most of the time when I had this and I had this play, I just had game with all the other stuff that I had to come up with. So it never really, if anything, this was a brick. This bricked me in one of my matches. So taking that out, that whole engine out. Traps, 3, 1. I've never played Wings in any of my Phantom Light lists, but I'm glad I did today, because this was just another target just to send with gloves, so that way I could keep special summoning. I could special summon twice a turn, so yeah. Of course, 3, the Fog Blade is lit. And then my last trap, Full Armored XZ. This is for the Full Armored guys, the combo that I saw on Eric Christensen's list as well. So that was really good. I really like the whole concept of what it does. So I played it, and it was really good in tournament too. Helped me win a couple games, so it was good. Now onto my extra deck. 1 Appaloosa, 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Dark, 1 Bardiche, and 1 Cherubini. That's all my links. Yeah, I didn't play in the Nightmares because I didn't need it, because this was always live. Won the Appaloosa a couple times, Cherubini, and Bardiche the GOAT. I never won the Dark. I could have, but I already had game whenever I could have went into it, so it's fine. I would actually play a second Little Knight if I could, but I really don't think it's necessary. It really just depends, I guess. I think Eric had 2 SPs, I believe, but it's really just, yeah, I don't know. Now my XZ monsters, these guys are really good. This just helps out with the whole supplement, like just basically just giving me more of my engine and deck thinning, because this basically gives me like 2 cards into my hand. Lancer guy is busted because he's a non-target attach, and then with him equipped, he can't be targeted. So I just think that this whole concept is nuts. Fortress, yeah, I think that whole engine is nuts in this deck, to be honest. Zeus, anti-Zeus. I won him once. I had game, basically. Zeus, I never made Zeus. I could have. A couple times. But it would have just been bad for me in general, because I would have just gave my opponent plays. Just leaving myself wide open. Plus, this was usually like with the Exes guys or my Phantom Knight stuff. But yeah, this was good. This is really good. I don't know why it's so cheap. So the engine I didn't play today was the Tark Rebellion XZ Dragon stuff. Yeah, I'm cutting these completely. I never won into this once. I could have once with this, but that was it. I don't want to put myself in a position where if I destroy my break sword, I don't want it to be like a thing where they can negate break sword and then I have nothing. So I'd rather just have these be other things. Yeah, then there's break sword, and then my only rank 8 zombie vampire. Changes I would make in the extra deck, obviously get rid of this. Yeah, that's it. I'll just replace these with a Leviair, because I really need Leviair so badly, and then change it over to another card I could add, to be honest with you. Another SB Knight or oh no, Galaxy Lord, Photon Lord. Yeah, I'll put Photon Lord and Livier. Yeah. Onto my side deck. I really did this for my meta and what I thought was there because I haven't played in so long, so I just assumed from all the local deck profiles. Three roll out. I might have to main this dude. This is too good of a card. I didn't resolve it once today, but because I never needed to side it in. But I feel like if it was in the main and I activated it, would have been game because a lot of people were playing Rescue Ace, so this alone would have just hurt so much. So I really needed this in. The Bureau Goat resulted in like twice. It was great. Nico main King, Nico main. So I cited this literally just for tier element because I thought a lot of people were going to play tier element or tier element Horus from what I've just seen in my local scene. Fun fact, I played tier element round 1 and I won. I lost game 1, but I won game 2 because of this. Because I literally ended the dude's turn on this first initial mill of the Shizu card. So he only had like 2 chains to activate and it did nothing really. And it just ended his turn and I just pushed his face in. I sided this in for tier element as well. Or pretty much any deck really, to be honest, if I'm going second. I would side this in. It's just too good. I replaced this with Seer. Because after, like, if I'm going second, Seers, I'm not ever going to really care about that, the Reborn. I'd rather get rid of something on their board. And especially if I'm playing against tier element and mill me, and they have something on the board, then it will be helpful. 3 Dark Ruler and 3 Cosmic. Cosmic was cool. They added on to my Harpy's Feather Duster in the main. But surprisingly enough, I never sided in Dark Ruler no more. I didn't feel like I really needed to. I think all the other cards, depending on my situations of the day, would have worked out better. But yeah, that's the deck profile of my janky PK Horse deck. I think moving forward, I'm definitely not playing the Requiem thing. I'm gonna up my deck count probably just so I could play play some triple tax because if I'm gonna play Ken and Gen, I need triple tax. So I think that's really powerful. I'm gonna up. I need to get one more Amnesty because that card is just too good in this format. But yeah, go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, Airfare Gaming, and deuces, y'all.